Hi guys, and welcome to Northern Ireland. Our base for the few days that we were here was the town of Bushmills, United Kingdom, Northern Ireland, and our first stop of the trip was Giant's Causeway. Okay guys, we are headed down to Giant's Causeway right now. I'm super excited to see it for myself, and I've heard it's so stunning, so here we go. If you can visit Giant's Causeway after the visitor center closes, I would do so. This is what we did, and the crowds were very light compared to what I have heard and seen in pictures. It can get pretty busy here, so if you can go later in the day, that's great. Okay guys, we made it to Giant's Causeway, and it is so amazing. If you guys can believe this, this is like naturally forming rocks, and it's like the perfect shape ever. It's so crazy, but it's gorgeous here. It's unreal. As the name goes, legend has it that the columns were made by a giant. The story says that the Irish giant was challenged by a Scottish giant. The Irish giant built the causeway so that the two giants could meet. Because if you didn't know, Scotland is just right across the water. The dark hedges actually were planted by a man named James Stewart in 1775. He wanted to create an imposing and grandiose entrance to his beautiful mansion, but these trees may look a little familiar if you watch a very popular TV show. Okay guys, welcome to the dark hedges. Does this look familiar to anybody? If you're a Game of Thrones fan, then you might remember seeing this in an episode or two. Welcome to Dunluce Castle, everybody! Dunluce Castle was really one of my favorite things to see this whole trip. It's so hard to imagine how life was back then during the heyday of this castle because there are only ruins left, but the ruins are stunning, so I can seriously only pretend to imagine what it looks like back in the day. I'm definitely a sucker for mysterious and interesting history of certain places, and there are a few different legends surrounding this castle, like a storm eroding the cliff away one night and the whole kitchen went into the sea, and only one kitchen worker lived. Also, it is said that a banshee roams the castle and that the owner's daughter died in a very mysterious way. Whether any of these things are true or not is another thing, but it definitely adds to the appeal and mysterious nature of this place. Alright guys, we just finished touring Dunluce Castle. Both Jamie and I loved that. That was probably one of our favorite things we've done on this whole trip, don't you think? Yeah, like they have this little guide that will take you from room to room and just kind of explain each thing. It's kind of like a self-guided tour, I guess you could say, but it's really neat. One suggestion I have is that on our way out, it got super busy. We stayed probably like a good 45 minutes to an hour because we really liked exploring everything. So I would say like by 11, people really started coming there. So if you want, like we had almost the whole place to ourselves other than a couple people this morning at 10, so I would highly suggest getting there right when it opens. Our next stop is Kinbein Castle. Kinbein Castle was super, super cool, but it was insanely windy the day that we went, so be cautious while walking on those cliffs. No joke, a couple times I was a little nervous, and I don't get nervous at these things, guys. But this was an awesome hidden gem I highly suggest going to visit. Sadly, the Character Reed rope bridge was closed due to wind, but apparently this is a common occurrence. However, you can still walk up to it to see and imagine the fishermen walking along that bridge every day to fish along that island. So while we're here in Northern Ireland, we are trying to see a lot of the Game of Thrones filming locations because first off, we're huge Game of Thrones fans. But if you didn't know, a lot of Game of Thrones is actually filmed in Northern Ireland, so there's like tons to see here. The next stop we're doing is Ballintoy, which is supposed to be a view of like the Iron Islands and where Theon Greyjoy lived. Sorry that it's so blue in here, but it is the wee hours of the morning and we are getting ready to head to the Dublin airport from Bushmills, UK. So a little bit of a drive before our flight, but I wanted to send this video off by saying that Ireland and Northern Ireland was so much fun. We had so much fun, we saw so many beautiful things, and I cannot wait to return someday. And if you guys have any questions or comments about any of the trip details, please comment down below and let me know and let's discuss. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.